Yo, today's a great day because it is Wednesday. We've got a couple things to do. We're going to have an amazing weekend. But that means that we're going to stay up a little bit later tonight. We're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to get our homework done. We're going to prep for EDC because Thursday we need to be 100%ed for this EDC concert. Yes, I'm going to EDC Orlando Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It is going to be crazy. They do end at 12, which means that I will be getting there at 6. Unfortunately, I have to work that day, but I'm not too sad. I'm only missing out on 2 artists that I was looking forward to. Discovery Project and Diplo. Outside of that, they're at like 1 p.m. Like, how am I supposed to get over there at 1 p.m.? You know, I'd have to ask off work. That isn't getting out of work early. That's asking off work for that day, which it was not happening, all right? So, we got our work, and we got the weekend off. Sweet. Now, fun fact, I've been at the Knights Library till 2 in the morning, chilling. This right here, while it is going to go crazy, this festival closes at 12. The reason for that, I presume, is, well, the amount of people, the sheer amount of people that has to be ushered out. The sound volume at 12 in the city is, you know, like it's constrained. You know, like right at 12, you're done. So that's how it is. That's a legal thing. I totally understand it because I love concerts too. But having over 60,000 people or something like that go to a concert, you know, and you want, you know, people that have to go to work the next day or whatever, I understand, you know, if you cannot sleep at night because a concert's going on right next to your apartment, I totally get it. So I understand why that 12 a.m. thing is in place. That being said, we've got a couple things to prep for. We've got to finish out our homework tonight. We've got to watch a couple TV shows. We've got to pound down some food. And we're also implementing a new strategy to food. See, we already went with lunch, and we said lunch, good, eat lunch every day at work, have fun, go do it. And then we said, let's implement a little bit of breakfast. And I was like, okay, cool, we're doing breakfast now in the morning. Maybe I'll do it every other day, or maybe like once or twice a week. Not a big deal. Great. Prices are great. It's like $2-3, maybe $4 for breakfast. So I'm pretty happy about that. At the end of the day, in comparison to fast food or anything else, it's not a bad meal. Immediate, changes out every day, have something different every day, and quick and right when I need it. Also, I work 9-hour shifts, so I'm eating at work regardless. So I might as well buy it at work. Cafeteria's got a great selection of food. I'm going to have to start saying, hey, mister, eat your eggs. So we'll be doing that a little bit more. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be a good day because I'm actively choosing to do that. The reason for that is because I need to hit some PRs at the gym. My weight's not going up, so it's time to increase our calories. In the morning, I've been having about a 400 calories of a protein shake or whatever. But it's getting to a head where, you know, come on, man. You need to do better. Also, I think my problem is that by the time I get home after work right now, in this present state, I'm getting home at 8:30. By 8:30, I need to have a light meal, not the big meal, because I need to go to bed at 10 or 11:30 or 12, but that's 6 hours of sleep. So we want something light at the end of the day. After a workout, I know it's really counterintuitive, but as long as I hit my 50 grams of protein, I might put 50 grams of protein in a shaker, drink that on the way home, and get my calories throughout the rest of the day. Honestly, it might be the best bet. I don't know. I'm still workshopping this, so I forgot, some of y'all be watching me for philosophy, but this is just the way I'm thinking about my life. Diet is everything, you know? And I don't want to get too big, from eating breakfast and lunch every day and dinner. I think part of bodybuilding and really just diet in general, it's a lot of trial and error. And it's not so simple. You can't just talk to a dietitian about this. You have to learn this. This isn't just some planned strategy that you talk to a dietitian about. You have to create this for yourself. So I'm gonna start eating in the morning. I think that's gonna be solid. What else are we gonna do? For dinner at night, I've got some cheese and I've got some turkey breast. I think some grilled turkey cheese sandwiches, run on the air fryer or on the stove. That's gonna be really good. I love making those. That's solid right there. So that'll be a nice, fun, light thing to do at the end of the day. And I've got my protein bars for snacks throughout the day, as well as I've got my chewy bars right before the gym. Now, we need to start bringing our pre to the gym again. We had to wean out our caffeine in the morning and before the gym. And we've had a couple workouts. I've had some pretty solid workouts without pre. The thing is we're gunning to a point where I need to bring it back. Because your boy is slacking. Your boy does not have any energy. And I'm getting stronger. But that's because my gym partner is the best partner ever. You know what I mean? He's solid, right? We keep it down. Got a new PR on chest the other day. Did 30 on each side and it hit it for reps. And I know chicks can do that lightweight, but for me, a 45-pound bar and 30 on each side, that's 105? Oh, 105 is, I'm happy with that. I'm happy I'm able to hit that. Especially starting out the gym, everything like that. I'm getting better at my push-ups. I used to not be able to do a push-up, like, for real, you know? Like, ugh! Now I can actually do some push-ups. Like, I'll do 10 in a row and I'll bang them out. You know? Now, clean, solid 12 push-ups, incline, weighted, you know, different variation. We might have some problems. But outside of that, I can bang out, like, 10 push-ups real quick. Maybe 20. It's pretty solid. I'm pretty happy about that, but it's not everything to fitness, you know? But it's part of it, for sure. It's good for your chest. And, oh my gosh. I don't know if you've ever heard of 21s, but basically what you do for bicep is you get an angled bar that's curly, you know? And you go, for the bottom, you do 10 or 7, and then you do 10, and then you do 10, and you do the whole length. So it's 30 total. And let me tell you, when you feel this right here, I am gonna feel this pump tomorrow. It's that powerful. And try to do a decent weight. I did 30, and you will feel it on 30. It feels fantastic. I know I could go higher, but when you do high reps like that, it's solid. Obviously, play the weight game for the rest of your workout, but outside of that, your last set for bicep and tri, I mean, like, I feel it. Well, this is tricep. Right here, your forearms, bro, the bottoms of my forearms right now are massive. Huge. They're definitely clutched. But, yeah, we're doing some EDC, got some gym, gonna go home. I'm doubling up on food tonight, which will be interesting to see if I can do that. We also need to do our homework, and we need to take a shower, which takes forever. Oh my god. It's like 5 minutes, but it's still so long. The good news is I have a new TV show watching Dexter, and we're on season 2 now. The season finale for season 1 was fantastic. Also, absolutely crazy. I don't know how you top a first season like that. Like, It is crazy. Just so if you're not aware, Dexter, by the way, is a fictional character. You know how other serial killers people talk about are like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, you know, I don't know any serial killers. I can't even think of any. But you know them. I can't think of them off of my head. But Dexter is that buddy cop kind of thing. You know, like it's a TV show. So it's always been a popular TV show, and no one told me this. I thought Dexter was popular because he was some guy that killed a bunch of people. Now he's some guy, but he's fictional. I didn't know that. He's based off of somebody, but at the end of the day, he's fictional. But I won't spoil anything. But the first season basically says, hey, this guy's a psychopath. He's sick in the head. And there's someone else. There's someone else who's even sicker in the head. It's pretty crazy. And he's like in awe of it. He can't even fathom it. But yeah, this guy's on the brights. Jeez, you need to calm down. What is that? Hang on. There we go. I got a method for that. But anyways, we're feeling a little bit better. I'm specifically saying that I'm not taking any meds for the pain I've experienced. The headache, the cough and cold, the sore throat that I'm having right now. I've just chosen to eliminate all medication in case any of those were factors. And after a long day of toughing it out, I've done pretty well. A lot of my problems is the fact that I'm talking all day. Like, I talk all day, like my entire work, my entire life is speaking. And part of that means even talking on here too. But part of that means that my oral health and my sinus health and everything like that can be worsened by cold and cough symptoms. I sound worse at work when I'm not 100% well. It hinders me, but I'm assuming that my work doesn't inherently make my cough better, you know? Like talking all day isn't exactly the best for you. So, you know, I try to have a low, calm, collected voice, and I've done these in these videos too. So I'm not like inflecting my voice like crazy. I'll inflect it when necessary, but I'm not like peppy and chipper with people. I just tell people how it is, you know? I keep it real. I don't like to lie to anybody. And it served me well. Honesty and just genuinely being present for people, it makes you invaluable. And like, I've always thought of myself as reserved and very much in my shell. But what you want is to, if you're an introvert like me, I used to be scared of picking up the phone. I used to work at a vet clinic, and I was like, oh my God, what if I can't answer their questions? What if I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, let me transfer you to somebody else, let me talk to someone else, I'm sorry, let me put you on hold? I didn't know how to answer a phone. It scared me to answer the phone. But now, for my job now, I pick up the phone, I go, hey, this is Luke from registration at St. Cloud Hospital, what can I do for you? Or whatever, or what's going on today? Or something like that. What can I do what can I do for you? Or how can I help you? How can I help you? I say something like that. It's like a whole mantra. You say it to everybody no matter what. Even if you know it's your coworker, you still say it. But anyways, yeah, I've got to pick up phones all day, answer phones, and then obviously I'm going to speaking to different people. And you have to gauge somebody too. You have to, you know, the whole sizing up of people is very much true. You know, like, I have to know English and Spanish at the same time. So my Spanish isn't exactly the best. I don't have much Spanish in my repertoire, but what I do have is certain words I have keywords to get my point across. And as long as someone is working with me, I can work with them. I have Google Translate on my phone. We have interpreter lines. I also have a couple of people that speak Spanish around me that I'll speak to them and be like, hey, let me just get 30 seconds of your time, whatever. And it's like, well, Luke, why don't you learn Spanish? It's like, I am learning Spanish. I'm learning it pretty well. But also at the same time, I was at a point where I was trying to learn a little bit every day. But I've had a couple bad apples, and it's really soured my pursuit of learning it. Because quite frankly, you can know perfect Spanish, but you're not Hispanic. So people just don't listen to you. You see what I mean? So, by the way, every type of Spanish is a little bit different. And if you don't naturally know one of the dialects, it's very hard to listen to someone else in another language. Like, let's say you are gringo and you learn Spanish and it's the proper Spanish, but then you talk to a Puerto Rican or a Cuban or Mexican or whatever. Their Spanish is different from yours. So you are speaking two different languages. The slang that goes with that, the inflections, the way you're speaking to them, there's different words and replacement. And you might get your point across, but it's not all the way there. With English, there's a lot of words in the English language for sure, but there is a lot of room for interpretation in a good way. Like, if you know English, you understand what other people are saying, even if you just don't understand what they're saying. You know what I mean? Like, I guess you could say their impression or their demeanor can really affect how you operate, or how you perceive how they're talking. But anyways, sorry, I just got home early. I know it's a 17-minute video, but I just want you. The big takeaways are: you need to walk with confidence. I mean, walk with it, speak with it, exude it with your hands. I mean, feel the confidence. And it's something you develop over time. You have to create your own confidence. And it's not something that, is arrogance or narcissism. No. You need confidence. People are off-put when you're not confident. People are worried. Like, does this guy not know how to do his job? Is he lying to me? People aren't sure. Even if you have the best intentions, if you're not confident in your actions, people will just walk all over you, or they'll get a little irritated themselves. So it's important to walk with confidence. And secondly, you need to understand the people around you. That comes from an emotional sense, and also in a mental sense. You want to know everything around you, or as much as you can, and you want to obtain as much knowledge as possible, but you also want to attain as much emotional knowledge as possible and understand where the people around you are coming from. But anyways, I'll leave you with that for today, and I might see you tomorrow, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday, don't expect much from me. I'll probably be posting some shorts on YouTube, but outside of that, you'll have to look at my TikTok or my Insta. It's just going to be shorts of EDC. I might do a long format, I'm not sure. But that's everything from me, and I hope you have a good one. Bye now.